Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, Mr. Khan, can you take the roll?
Yes. Commissioner Bowman?
Present.
Commissioner Duhai?
Present.
Commissioner McBride? Present. Chairwoman Klein?
Present.
Commissioner Rossetti? Present. Commissioner Egger? Absent. Commissioner Ross?
Here.
We have a quorum.
All right, you all have the meeting minutes in front of you from Monday, March 9th, 2026. You never went had a chance to look at them? Any corrections, changes, comments? Then I would look for a motion to approve the meeting minutes from March 9th, 2026.
So moved.
Second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Perfect. Okay, public comments. For those of you here to speak this evening on the Keys Avenue property, we're going to hold your comments until we get to that portion of the public hearing. So is there anyone that has comments regarding anything other than the Keys Avenue property? All right, then let's dive into public hearing regarding case number PZC 2604, address 201 Keys Avenue, Hampshire, Illinois, PIN number 0122302009. Can you have a little background, Mr. Khan?
Yes. The petitioner, KM Real Estate Partners, LLC, also doing business with Eco Rubber Products, is requesting a rezoning or map amendment from B1 Central Business District to M1 Restricted Industrial District, as well as a special use for a recycling center. The property is located at roughly the southeast quadrant of Keys Avenue State Street, just a couple hundred feet east of that intersection. Eco Rubber Products is the manufacturer of artificial rubber, carbon rubber products such as truck sidewalls and rubber tiles. The rubber crumb is created by a mechanical process such as grinding, and there are no chemicals used to manufacture the rubber crumb, according to the petitioner. The subject property is approximately just under 2 acres. It is improved with an approximately 43,000 square foot industrial type building with a gravel driveway and gravel parking lot. The subject property is currently zoned B1 Central Business District. The general purpose of the B1 Central Business District is to recognize the historic significance, spatial layout, yard and parking limitation of the Central Business District and immediately surrounding adjacent areas, and that's in section 6-8-2-A. In the staff supplement, I did provide the adjacent zoning. There are a variety of them. To the north is B1, M1, and M2. To the south is B1, M1, and R2. And then to the east is M1, and then to the west is B1 and B3. The zoning bulk standards were not reviewed because there's no changes to the building or any additions to it. Staff did go over the required findings of fact for rezoning and the special use. For the rezoning, generally staff found that it met the findings of facts for a rezoning or map amendment request. Due to two main reasons. The property has historically been used as an industrial type use, and then the area of Keys Avenue, majority of it is manufacturing or M1. For the special use, staff found, generally found that it met the findings of facts for special use for the zoning ordinance. There's, a lot of the special use findings of facts talks about adequate utilities, adequate road access. This is an existing building, and the proposed use is going to be confined within the building, and there won't be any outdoor processing of materials. Staff is recommending 3 conditions of approval. The first is the special use will only apply to this business itself and shall not be transferred to another business. If this business ceases operation for a period of 6 consecutive months, the special use will be considered null and void. And then any trailers that the petitioner is proposing to use for storage of tires or the grindings shall be in operable condition and must have valid place of registration. So they can't just be unregistered trailers that they are using to circumvent the outdoor storage regulations. I will now turn over to the petitioner's attorney, who has the presentation for you. And I can pull that up, Carol, whenever you're ready.
Start, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Let's give me a second for the presentation.
Hello, Ms. Vernon.
Well, how are you? It's a little quieter than the last time I was here. Tom Birdie's the name. Had the pleasure over the last 47 years of appearing before you on a number of occasions. Most recently, the Wind Light Development out at 20. The Tuscany Woods, the William Ryan Homes expansion to the west of that. I'm here with Carolyn Schofield, and she and I work on entitlements together. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about Carolyn. She has been a city council member in Crystal Lake. She was a planning commissioner in Crystal Lake, like you are here. She was on the McHenry County Board. She's run for lieutenant governor. She's a very talented young woman. She's going to be putting on the presentation, and at the end of it, we hope that you would recommend approval of this special use. We do want to make it clear that the only recycling we're doing is what we're going to be showing you tonight. There's not going to be any garbage, and I know that word has pregnant meaning, but this is just recycling for rubber tires, which, as Carolyn will indicate and our witness, it has a real benefit to our society. So thank you for hearing us tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. So I'm Carolyn Schofield on behalf of Eco River Products, and with me today are Terry Mirren, and he is the co-owner and president of Eco Rubber Products. So he'll be presenting as well. Do you need to swear stand up? Or no, you don't? Okay. Everyone works differently, so. So I am just going to start by thanking you for allowing us to present case 2604, the request for rezoning of parcel 0122302009 on Keys Avenue from B1 Central Business District to M1 Restricted Industrial District, and a request for a special use for a recycling center in the M1 district. I would like to present, for the record, the notification of the neighbors that was sent in the affidavit confirming that letters were sent. So I don't know, do I give that to you? Thank you.
Thank you.
So all the required property notifications were done, and obviously some are here this evening to see what they're proposing. But for the first slide after this one, I'm going to turn it over to Terry for a bit of introduction and a little history and overview on Eco Rubber Products. So Terry?
Can we move over the other side so you can see it?
Easy.
Can they move over there?
Yeah, that's fine. You have to move around.
Yeah.
There's some seats here. And then
Here, it'll be helpful for them to see.
You want to sign
Yeah.
for the actually is being done.
So hello everybody. So my name is Terry. I'm the co-owner of the company and president. We've been in this business since 2020. So we've been doing this for 6 years in Schaumburg, Illinois right now. And this is like a eco-friendly, environmental friendly business because we take the tires from the streets, from the other villages, from the shops, from the street actually, and we process the tires. So what is different in our business from, because when the people hear that this is the recycling center, they think this is the place where there's a lot of trucks are coming in, garbage flying everywhere, and it looks terrible. But this is not about us. So what we're doing, there's only 2 companies in the Midwest that are doing what we are doing. And there is zero garbage. And so we are running like a zero waste business. There is no waste at all. So the only thing we need like a little dumpster for the lunch boxes for my guys. So that's it. So we separate tires. So when we receive the tire, we have a sidewalls on the tire. We have just a regular machine that just cuts the sidewalls from the tread. And then we have 3-piece tires. So we have one sidewall, second sidewall, and the tread that goes on basically on the road. And what do we do next? So we sort those sidewalls and we sell the sidewalls to the farmers that actually use them to cover like a dress for the winter season. So they put like a film on top of it, and then they put those sidewalls just to keep it, from the wind and just going all over the place. So we basically only recycle the thread. So we cut this thread in 4 pieces and we run it through the machine. Again, there is 0 chemicals. So there is no chemicals at all, no heat treatment, like we don't cook it, no nothing. So we just cut it in 4 pieces. We run it through the machine. And why this sidewall not sidewall, when this thread is going through the machines, it's actually just grind it from the bigger pieces to the smaller pieces. And then in the end, you have like a final product. So that's what you can see on this picture. So it's like a really clean, nice crumb rubber that you get in the end. And this crumb rubber, you can, I don't know if you're familiar with the indoor soccer fields, and they have that little black thing. So that's exactly what it is. And that's the one of our customers. The second our customer, they doing like interlocking rubber tile for the gyms, for the school gyms, for the regular gyms. And the third our customer, he's using this crime rubber in Pennsylvania. So they have a contract with the states in Pennsylvania, in New York, and they are doing like outside when you have like a soccer fields or football fields, and there is like a running tracks around it. So that's what they use. This is kind of better for the knees, for the joints, because it's not asphalt and it's more cushy than the regular asphalt. So that's what they're using it for too. So the principle of this is very simple. So we just get the tire, we cut it in 3 pieces, then we shred what we have, and that's what we sell in the end. So we don't get any like garbage, like a paper or plastic or any kind of other. So what you're gonna see on this presentation, that's the only thing we do. We don't do anything else. So that's basically when we get the tire, we just process the tire and we ship the products out. That's all we have.
Can you share your typical hours of operation?
Hours, we have regular hours from 8 to 5. That's what we run right now in Schaumburg, and on Saturdays from 8 to 2. So nothing crazy. We don't run like 24/7. So this is not like, because, again, when you hear the recycling center, that's a big, huge corporation with a lot of people, a lot of trucks. That's not about us. So we have only 5 people working, and that's me, my partner. We are always over there. So it's not like I'm sitting somewhere in the middle of Chicago or whatever, and they're just on the phone doing stuff. I'm actually there, I'm checking tires with my guys, I'm helping them to process the tires. So it's like, we're not that huge corporation, we're not that big of, the business.
So if we could show on the next one, Mo, and if you can click it again, it will actually show a video of part of, didn't I click it?
Can almost see it.
On the bottom there might just be a little. Okay.
Can you see it?
Is there maybe because it was, because it's not in the.
You want me to pull up the actual part?
Yeah, if you could, because it actually has a couple videos in there that will actually show you the process.
Get an idea.
You'll see what it consists of.
Would you like us to move your chair a little bit over, because you're kind of at an angle?
Sorry, I forgot that. Yeah, and if you run it as the slideshow, it will just click through it. So thank you.
Yep.
Is we're saying, because the other piece of it is people were concerned about noise, so the noise will be fully contained within inside the building as well.
The sound actually. So we have a testing, because also wanted to just mention that we have all the permits that are necessary to run this business in the state of Illinois, and also we have all the permits from the EPA. So we have air pollution. And we have zero pollution, actually. We have stated, so we don't pay any fees or fines on that, so we just have to have it. just the type of the business. So we just renew it every year. They went, they check everything, they inspect everything, and they just give us the permit for that. So we have the air pollution, we have a land pollution. There is a zero pollution for the land. We have it for that too. And actually for the tires, so we have all the permits from the state and the EPA.
We have addition.
Yeah, there you go. Great. Yeah, if you just play that and it'll show.
So that's basically the thread already been cut with the machine, and then after this, the pieces of this thread goes.
It's just a short clip, that one, and then there's more later. Yeah, just to show the processing that it's just a cutting. There's no chemicals or anything.
So you can see over here on the background. So the guy is just rolling this thread to the machine that cuts. That's basically the pieces of the thread that he cuts, and then it goes to the machine to the processing.
Okay, so and there'll be one on just another minute. I'll finish with the requests, and then if you want to do it into the Chrome River part, we
sure.
can do that too. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So on this side, you will see the location of the property in question. It is to the east of State Street, to the north of the railroad tracks, and just south of Keys. And the next one, you can see the unique property shape there, and as well as the part in orange. So the next one, the petitioner is requesting a map amendment for rezoning the parcel from B1 Central Business District to M1 Restricted Industrial District. The surrounding properties are a mix of use. As you can see here, the classifications include B3 Service Business District on the west along State Street, B1 Central Business District to the north, and M1 Restricted Industrial District to the north and to the west of the parcel, which is consistent with the zoning classification that is requested. So on the next one. This is a look at the village's existing land use plan along with the comprehensive plan for the area. The parcel in question is indicated on both plans as industrial and warehouse distribution for the current and the future use. So in the bottom corner, you see this is the existing land use, and that is the comprehensive for future land use on the right side of the screen. So the request for zoning and special use is consistent with the industrial and warehouse classification for the present and future use of this property. The next is for site utilization. The site will be used for eco rubber products operations, for tires to be stored when processed into crumb rubber. Tires will be stored either inside the building up to 10 feet high or in trailers located in the lot along the west side of the building. There will be no outside storage outside of the trailers that are indicated here on the map. The next one, this is the inside of the building and the general layout as you see here to optimize the production. The tires will come in on the trailers via the shipping docks. There will be the tire storage indicated in the green areas on the right, go through the processing line that is outlined in the orange, and then the crumb rubber storage will then be in the green areas on the left-hand side and then shipped out. The tires will process into that crumb rubber and stored in the areas that are indicated. Crumb rubber, as Terry had mentioned, you will see in these totes, I call them, bags. They're about 4 feet tall, and they can only be stored one high, so there will be no multiple height storage. They will just be stored as indicated here in these photos. So the next one is actually, oh, no, sorry, one too soon. So this, along with the request for the zoning from the B1 to M1, Eco Rubber Products is requesting a special use in the M1 district for a recycling center, as this processing is indicated as a recycling center per your codes. The recycling classification is for tire processing, as previously mentioned, and there will be one mechanical processing line as indicated on that layout. And it does not involve, again, it does not involve any chemicals or noxious odors, and it is a zero waste process. So this is the next one is the video. Terry, if you wanted to talk, same thing, if you could. This is now the processing into the crumb rubber. Continuation from before.
So that's one of the process when the thread going from the bigger pieces to the smaller pieces. So this is one of the final stages when you receive the final crown rubber goes to those that was mentioned in the picture before. And as you can see, just clean, plain black rubber coming into those bags. And so we do store it a lot. So our customers are always in demand of the clown rubbers. So this bags, so one truckload is about 20 bags, 20 to 22 bags. And as soon as we have those bags, those are shipped to the customer. So there's not going to be like a piles of unsold rubber everywhere. And also want to mention about the outside storage that for our business, the outside storage is actually more harmful because when you collect, for example, if the tire sits outside, it collects water, it collects dirt, and it's not good for our recycling lane. So for us, even it's not very good. It's even harmful for us to do any outside storage of the chrome rubber or the tires. So just wanted to point it out that it's going to be no outside storage in this business. It's not good for us. And
The next one, I'll finish with Eco Rubber Products has satisfied all the finding of facts for both the request for a map amendment to rezone from B1 to M1, as well as a special use for a recycling facility in the M1 district. And Terry, will you please confirm that you have satisfied all the finding of facts as outlined in your application?
yes,
And also, will you please confirm that you agree to the staff recommended conditions 1 through 3 on page 4 of the staff report?
yes.
Okay, thank you. So I would like to adopt and incorporate into the record all of the finding of facts regarding the rezoning and special use as outlined in the staff report and the petitioner's application. And on the last slide, I just wanted to say thank you for your attention and your consideration. We respectfully request a positive recommendation to the Village Board for Eco Rubber Products request for a map amendment to rezone the property along Keith Avenue from B1 to M1 in a special use for section 6-9-2-C of the zoning ordinance to operate a recycling center in the M1 district. We're happy to answer any questions you may have, and thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Public comment or our questions?
Whichever one you prefer.
Let's move to public comment.
Okay, so.
Tell me about the storage
Wait,
trailer.
wait, sir.
We'll call them out one at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
They should have questions to
First
that.
one, Al Conroe. I apologize, but
That's me, Conroe, yes.
you can go up, but you can go up to the,
Well, I guess I don't have any comments or concerns.
Vicky?
next one is James Schultz.
Sounds like you have a good business.
Huh?
It sounds like you have a good business.
Yeah.
My only question is the location, okay? The sound abatement, what you use to keep the sound down? Because that machine grinding up rubber has to create some noise.
So the level of the noise, it's less than the lawnmower that you're using outside.
Do you know how many dB?
We go one at a time. Yeah, I apologize.
It's less than 82.
Okay. My question is to the board, more so. The business sounds good, but is this what we want? This is the center of our downtown. Yeah, it's gonna look like the west side of Chicago, where you have, everything sort of mixed together. This is the center. I mean, what are the plans to develop this? And what other kinds of businesses will the village attract? I think the product sounds good. I just question the location of it and what it will do to the village as far as to create more business in the area so that we become more viable for shopping and for community life. The product sounds good, but my question is the location, because it's going to change it. If we get that, we're going to get more. And then this is going to be like the west side of Chicago where everything's sort of mixed together. And it's not going to attract, I think, the kind of business that we need for a downtown for our village.
Okay, thank you very much.
Next, we have James I apologize. You wrote?
I got nothing.
Okay, thank you. And then lastly, we have Sherry Johnson.
It's me. I don't need a podium, believe me. I noticed when you ran that, you said it's not gonna smell, which I doubt, because rubber smells. And I'm worried about the noise too. You said, oh, it's really quiet. Well, study home for that long, and I don't want to live next to that smell. I put a lot of money into my house. You know, the founder of Hampshire built it, you know, that's when this country was, you know, way back. But I just don't want to have that crap. I mean, I know it's a good product. Take it out of town. Go put it over by maybe the village, the new municipal building or something, you know, but don't put it downtown because I know it's gonna smell. I know you say no, but I've been lied to before.
May I answer?
And also, can you when you do the video, could you run it with the sound? Cause it's like this, well, it doesn't have any sound.
Yeah, it didn't come through, just because of the
So
way,
it doesn't make any sound at all?
no, it's just the capacity of the video and
This
Yeah.
video was made for for the advertising for my customers, so there was not meant to
Would you want
have
that in your neighborhood?
video, but I'm leaving.
No, would you want a recycling center like that right next to your house?
Your comments are to be directed towards us
Oh,
for us to consider.
well, he was talking, so I wanted to make sure we had eye contact, Christine. But I think it'll bring property values down too. You know it will. You're into real estate. You know it'll dive. And it's like, you know, nobody cares about the old town or whatever, the people that built the town, you know, and would you want one next to your house? I doubt it, Christine. I do.
Okay, thank you for your comments.
There's no one else signed up, but is there anybody else that would like to speak or?
I have a question. I live directly behind this building, and I heard mention of trailers parked west. Is that correct? Did I hear that correctly?
yeah, there's an image with the,
I was gonna say, can we put the image back up there?
in the drive, it's in that drive aisle,
Where the post office.
their drive
The driveway that leads,
to the
the
property.
one with the pet egg sign that's laying down.
No, oh, there,
I mean, this building is right directly behind my house.
Give those message to Joe Blanco.
No, I live next to Raven Hyde.
Okay.
Was Bill Wolf a long time ago living there. Joe Blanco is further west. I'm just curious, I heard mention of trailers parked
So
in the west.
you can see in this is the property here, and that's the drive aisle, or the gravel drive.
Joe, is there any landscaping and
Okay.
fencing proposed?
There's not a lot of space in that drive there for trailers, except 2 or 3 maybe, that's it.
Yeah, that's
it?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
Yeah.
looking at the picture of the big trucks, I was thinking,
no.
to the east, there's a big open place that used to
Oh, yeah, no,
have
it's
trucks.
just along here,
Pardon?
just along that area on the west. Yeah.
Vibration. Will it be more than the train when it passes
No.
by? Okay.
This is a little bit different. Those machines, as I mentioned, only 2 companies in the Midwest doing especially this, because there's a lot of companies who are doing like a rubber mulch, and they have those bigger bulky machines. And we don't need those, we don't use those because we have a different type of product. We're making like a fine rubber. And for the fine rubber, you need a little bit more precise equipment. So it's not that, bulky, big stuff.
So you run normal business hours, that means at night it'll be closed down?
Yes, there's going
And the
to be.
lights will be turned off, so I don't have the bright light coming in my house all night?
We are not planning to add any outside lights, especially to that side where our neighbors are. And we're only probably gonna put more lights inside for our.
But you turn them off at night when you go home, right?
Of course.
Okay, because sometimes they don't and it shines right in. I mean, it's beautiful. I get train whistles and bright lights. Man, I'm living in the city big time.
As I mentioned, we have only 5 people working, and it's not like someone's gonna forget or something. It's just like a small.
That's tolerable. It's tolerable. And my house is, I was amazed to find out that that building was not M1 like my house.
Mhm.
Because I'm not gonna manufacture anything. I just live there until I go.
Thank, do you need his name?
Yes, thank
What do you
you.
name?
Wayne Wilson?
Wayne Wilson.
Yes,
Thank you for your comments.
you're welcome. Thank you for listening to them and my concerns,
Okay.
because I'm right there. I mean, this is gonna be in my backyard, basically.
Dan?
Is this part of the old Petco building?
Yes.
So it's that.
It was that German filter company that
Oh,
used it for
Freudenberg
storage.
now.
Mhm. And they, I think they moved now out of town, right? You think?
Freudenberg? No, they're still there.
They're not in this part of the building.
No, that part of the building, actually, the part that's to the farthest east, I think they have filters stored in there right now.
They're moving though. Okay, any more public comment? Any questions from, oh yes,
Why here?
we will take that into consideration. Mo, the gentleman behind, it's Dan Brace.
Oh, yeah. BRASE.
Any questions from the board? Okay. Are we ready for a motion? Anything further you'd like to add?
I think that's it. If you have any questions, yes, we're good. Thank you. Okay.
So I will look for a motion to accept and adopt the staff's finding of facts as included in this agenda supplement and recommend approval of PZC-26-04 for the following. Number 1, request for rezoning or amendment from B1 Central Business District to M1 Restricted Industrial District. And 2, a request for a special use per section 6-9-2-C of the Hampshire zoning ordinance to operate a recycling center pursuant to the recommended conditions number 1 through 3 that were on the previous page.
I would like to separate those motions into 2.
Okay.
So, could I make a motion for discussing the rezoning first? So
Yes.
a request for rezoning map amendment E1 Central Business District to M1 Restricted Industrial District.
So you're making that motion?
Yes.
Okay.
Also,
Okay.
that commission, sorry, the second commission.
Yes. Discussion?
I personally do have concerns. This is very close to the town, and we're activating much more of State Street. And I understand we have a published plan that was published, I believe it was 2004?
The comprehensive plan.
Yeah, the comprehensive-
2004.
2004. And I don't think what has been, the development that has been brought to Hampshire couldn't have been conceived of in 2004. And I do believe that we're activating more of State Street. We're moving State Street North. That's an extension of the business district, especially with the development that's happening close to Allen Road now. And I do understand, we do have some published documentations envisioning this might be a good location for manufacturing, but with the current climate, I don't necessarily agree that that's the current trajectory of this area.
Okay. Further discussion?
Well, like Commissioner Duhai, I share her opinion. I share her emotion. I don't believe that this is the right fit for downtown Hampton. I'd like to see, we were spending a lot of, the board is spending a lot of money with the facade program to make State Street look nicer investing in the businesses that exist, investing in new businesses that come in. I don't believe it is consistent to spend so much time developing State Street to look prettier and then bringing a recycling center right around the corner. I share Commissioner Dubai's position.
Okay, so remember, we're on the rezoning, so this is B1 to M1.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
But thank you for your
I beg
comments.
your pardon.
Any more comments on the rezoning? So I do have a motion and a second. Can I have a roll call vote?
Yes, Commissioner Froman?
Aye.
Commissioner Duhai?
No.
Commissioner McBride?
No.
Commissioner Rossetti?
No.
Okay, Commissioner Ross?
No.
That was a motion to recommend approval. I will need a motion to recommend denial.
Okay. So moved.
I'll second.
Need a second, my notes. Any discussion before I?
Oh, I was waiting for you.
It's all right.
Okay, so we have a first and a second to motion to deny the requested change. Any discussion? Roll call vote?
Commissioner Froman?
No.
Commissioner Duhai?
Yes.
Commissioner McBride?
Aye.
Commissioner Rossetti?
Aye.
And Commissioner Ross?
Aye.
Okay, so that motion passed as a denial for the rezoning, denial of approval for the rezoning. Do we go forward with the special use?
Yes.
And I have to approval first, and I have to recommend first and then, okay. So now I need a motion to, accept and adopt the request for special use, pursuant to staff's recommended conditions of approval 1 through 3.
I'll make that motion.
I need a second?
We'll be consistent. That's second.
Any discussion, or are we clear?
I appreciate the intent of the business. I appreciate what you're trying to do. I don't think this is the appropriate location. But I do think it is a fantastic business with lots of opportunity. But that kind of, and I'm an engineer at heart, that kind of fire risk in the heart of downtown gives me heartburn, on top of other opportunities for that property, so.
And your comment still stands with the rezone?
Yes.
Any further discussion?
I will just say that, from my experience, I was out in Indiana at the tire facility that was out there, CR3, which I'm sure you're probably familiar with. They're another one of the large tire rubber manufacturers that do it for the indoor fields and all of that stuff. They had a very huge fire out there. Granted, they were storing the shredded tires outdoors, but even with that being said, with those fine particles, those are a higher hazard for fire. With the fact of how homes being around in that area, I get that there would be sprinkler requirements and everything else that would probably go along with it too. But just seeing some of the damage that has been done with those higher intensity fires, I would have a hard time saying that, well, let's put this next to where there's residential literally right in its path. The product I love. I think it's awesome. I think everything is great about the product. Like both our commissioners, I think it may not be the right location. So I'm definitely for the product, but just not necessarily the location of where it's proposed.
Thank you. Okay, so we have a motion and a second to recommend approval of the special use permit. So I need a roll call vote.
Yes. Commissioner Froman?
Aye.
Commissioner Duhai?
No.
Commissioner McBride?
No.
Commissioner Rossetti?
Nay.
And Commissioner Ross?
Okay, so that motion failed. I need a motion to,
I'll beat it to it this time. I'll make the motion to deny.
motion to deny.
Then I'll second.
We can have a roll call vote?
Commissioner Froman, Commissioner Duhar,
Yes.
Commissioner McBride.
Aye.
Commissioner Rosati,
Aye.
and Commissioner Ross.
So that motion passes that we are denying approval, to recommend approval of the special use permit. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, and it'll go to those.
We'll go to the village board on May 7th.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, public. You don't need to stay for the rest of our boring meeting.
So you're welcome to.
You can if you want. We love visitors.
There's some. What else? It's often training on. Most of there, there used to be. Sometimes it's like, and it's not that far from town. That's out else. There's no houses going up nearby. Yeah. So I'd be good to have businesses in there. But look around for space around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks again.
And if you could hire some people from the location, that'd give you a plus. Thank you.
So much.
There's so many filters on these and also in there.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, and
I
somebody,
can't hear you, sorry.
Yeah, is that what they're doing?
they're gonna vet.
Sure.
So if they're sitting in the area.
Any old business?
We have no old business.
No old business. Any,
That's a bunch of old people.
me?
Yeah, I'm not old. I'm not there yet.
Any other announcements?
I know at the last meeting, I talked about the text amendments, though that legislation, I think I sent it all to you guys. If you didn't see the one, I'll send it out again. That's still working through its way through the state legislature, so we're still kind of gonna be on pause with our text amendment, so until that gets figured out.
Okay,
You know what it is?
and we will have a meeting the 23rd.
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, because I'm thinking it's coming. Okay. I always,
Now, I have
I
nothing,
have things in my back pocket that I think should be here.
yeah, I have nothing on the agenda for the 23rd, so most likely the next meeting will be the first meeting in May.
Okay,
When anything comes out.
and this is going to the village board
May 7th.
7th. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the village board meeting this Thursday, but then we have, it's a 5 Thursday month, so there's a bit of a gap between this and the meeting.
Okay. Okay, then I make a motion to adjourn.
I second.
All in favor? Oh, I guess I made the motion. Motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion.
Okay, and a second. All in favor?
All right.
Aye.
Opposed? All right.
Look at the